What's the most baller birthday gift you can imagine? Limited edition LV, a sick pair of Jordans. You might think Elon Musk is the ultimate flexer. I mean, the guy literally yeeted his own car into space just because he could.
I hope he bought the insurance.
It's cool, sure, but honestly, that's amateur hour. Because believe it or not, a 19th century woman flexed harder than Elon Musk ever could. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the channel. I'm He, a 14-year-old history geek from China. And this is my partner, Cash.
Cash! Partner is a strong word. I am the self-appointed CFO. Cash!
We are here to uncover the fascinating stories behind ancient treasures. Let's get started.
Show me the loot, kid.
This is Wan Shou Wu Jiang coin. Translation: Endless life, no cap.
That's a bold slogan.
And it was made for the 60th birthday of the most powerful woman in Chinese history, Empress Dowager Cixi. At first glance, you might think it's just an old coin. Oh honey, no. This is the holy grail of Chinese numismatics. At a public auction in China, one of these sold for over 1,280,000 yen RMB. That's enough to buy 4 brand new Tesla Model Y.
4 cars for 1 coin. Cash!
Crazy, right? But here's the question. What could you actually buy with this $1 million copper?
Dinner!
Zero, zip, nada. And here's the funny part. You can't buy dumplings. You can't buy tea. You can't buy anything. This is officially the worst credit card in history because it wasn't designed to buy goods. It was designed to buy status.
So, a VIP pass.
The year was 1894. Cixi turned 60. And trust me, this wasn't cake, candles, and a quiet family dinner.
Boring! Where's the drama?
Oh, the drama is everywhere. It was a nationwide loyalty test. Officials lined up like Black Friday shoppers, offering gold, jade, and rare treasures. Imagine the Forbidden City. You can think of it as the Palace of Versailles, but bigger, redder, and scarier. The Forbidden City, not just a palace, it's a giant, frozen symphony in red and gold, designed to make anyone feel tiny. Walls so high they block out the world, creating a universe with one rule. One woman is the sun, and everything orbits around her.
So, she invented main character syndrome. Got it!
And the etiquette here, brutal. Walking in here isn't like walking into a Starbucks. You don't wave, you drop. Every step, every bow, the angle of your head, it was all a public resume of your obedience. From the lowest eunuch to the highest prince, a sea of people moved in unison, kowtowing forehead to the floor, not to a throne, but to the woman behind it. In Qing court, you physically melted into the ground to show you were nothing before her power.
My knees hurt just looking at them, kid.
In the Forbidden City, a gift was never just a gift. It was a political speech, a bribe wrapped in pretty paper, a desperate text message saying, "Pick me," in a system with only one VIP contact. A rare pearl means "I serve you." A slight hesitation in your bow means "I challenge you."
I serve the cash.
Exactly. The extravagance wasn't about taste. It was a power flex. Think of it like Game of Thrones, but the motto was, "Her birthday is coming, and your gift better prove your life depends on her." All these blessings and celebrations, they are extensions of her power. She forced the entire empire to act out a play where she is the only main character. And this coin was the ticket to watch the show. And every happy birthday really meant, "I am utterly, completely yours."
Cheers to that expensive ticket. I hope the snacks were good.
And amidst that chaos, the palace minted this coin, front side, Wan Shou Wu Jiang, Endless Life. Backside, 大雅, her private studio mark. Which brings us to the paradox. Cixi ruled China for nearly 50 years, but officially, she was never the emperor.
Why? Cash!
Because in traditional China, a woman couldn't sit on the throne. So she hacked the system. She invented, ruling from behind the curtain. The emperor sat on the chair, but behind a silk screen, she made every real decision. To the world, a man ruled. In reality, she pulled every string.
Genius. Stealth mode engaged.
Spot on. This wasn't a queen's weakness. It was a master politician's rebrand. She sidestepped centuries of Chinese patriarchy while pretending to play by the rules. Power. She was secretly pulling the strings the whole time.
Classic shadow boss.
This coin and the 大雅 mark on its back was a subtle signal of her power exercised in her personal rather than state capacity. It was her way of telling the world, these are my rules. This is my turf.
Territory mark.
Speaking of 大雅, we can't just treat it as a stamp. 大雅 Zhai was Cixi private art studio, basically her secret Instagram account. Her taste became the fashion trendsetter of the late Qing dynasty.
Royal influencer era.
Traditionally, imperial art was all about dragons, phoenixes, and super serious colors. Yan Cixi said, "Give me the cottagecore aesthetic." She commissioned a whole line of porcelain marked 大雅 Zhai. They dumped the dragons and instead featured vibrant flowers, butterflies, wisteria, and mandarin ducks.
Cottagecore. Seriously.
Imagine a woman at the end of a conservative dynasty, flexing her femininity and power through her artistic taste.
So basically, she made dictatorship look cute.
She shifted art from being a serious political statement to an aesthetic of refined personal taste. This style was utterly vibe-shifting at the time. It directly influenced the entire court art trend of the late Qing dynasty.
Precisely. She used aesthetics to cement her power. That was her secret weapon.
Okay, back to our endless life coin. Like I said, this coin isn't a lone wolf. It has 3 siblings. And believe it or not, this one is actually the least valuable.
Of course, the cheap one, cash.
Together, they form a legendary 4-coin set. And the rarest one, the unicorn, is rumored to be still out there.
A unicorn hunt.
Where do you think it is hidden? If you're into this massive collectible secret, let me know in the comments, and I'll make a separate video to break it all down. Like and subscribe. The drama is just beginning.
Don't forget the bell.
If you think Cixi was a genius politician, comment Team Queen.
But if you think she was just a shopaholic who wrecked the country, comment Team Cash. I want to see who wins.